Hello and welcome to Celebration of Music Teaching and Learning live from Tampa, Florida. Brought to you by the students of Learner Center Pedagogies 1 Summer 2020 term. These are all master's students in music education here at USF, and we spent the last 3 weeks collaborating on cover songs and original songs using a shared Google Drive account to upload songs to each other in WAV format. And in this case, I've been the music teacher producer, engineering all of the audio and using my work as an example of how to use it with students. And so the students tonight, my students, will have reflections for you about what the process has meant to them and what they think that it means for their students. And I can tell you that the process has been very enjoyable on my part. I've enjoyed watching their creativity flourish with a little bit of freedom and some encouragement and some musical ideas and some theoretical and conceptual ideas sometimes on my part. So I hope that you enjoy the presentation tonight, and I hope that it gives you some ideas about how we might navigate this virus situation with all of the things that it means for education and music teachers. There are ways for us to engage meaningfully with music still online. So a lot of people know about that, but this is our version here this summer from USF. So I hope that you enjoy the performances now.
Hateration, Hi, my name is Erin Tyge. I live in Northampton, Massachusetts, and I teach grades 3 through 5, general music and beginner orchestra. Taking this class has been really impactful for me, both as a music teacher and as a musician. As a classical cellist, I have never really felt comfortable just casually jamming and making music with my fellow musicians, even though that's what I've always wanted to do. I became a musician because I wanted to just jam with my friends. But I never felt like I could because I had all these feelings of inadequacy. I felt like I couldn't, get together and play something that wasn't written out on a page, and I didn't feel like I had enough creative ideas. And this class has really changed that for me. It's made me feel like I'm really excited to make music with my fellow musicians, and I will definitely be seeking out more music making opportunities from this day forward. I think part of the reason for that is the online format that we've had to take because of COVID-19. Because the class was online, I got to play all my parts in the comfort of my own home, and I could try out new things without feeling like people were judging me or watching me. And then I could record myself, and I learned how to make changes on GarageBand, and that was really empowering as a musician. Another reason I think that I felt really comfortable was my peers were really honest and vulnerable about their experiences at home trying new things and making music. Because they were that way on our online chats, I felt like I could be vulnerable and take risks, and I did, and that made me feel just so much more comfortable making music. As a teacher, I am very excited to try out the learner-centered music teacher as a music producer pedagogy with my students. I've already pitched the idea to my administration and my music colleagues, and I did this because I think it's really important. I think that the things I learned in this class are the future of music education. And I think to keep things moving and to keep students engaged, we need to try these new ideas. And particularly in this age of COVID-19, I see that our roles as music teachers are really evolving. I think we're more critical than ever to the students' well-being, to their social emotional well-being. We have this opportunity to bring them moments of joy by playing music that they love, learning to play music that they love, learning to record themselves and share their music with other people and create music they can share with other people. I think that's so important now. And, I learned in this class that my students can use a phone, they can use an iPad, they can use a computer, they can use anything to record themselves. And I think that making that accessible to them is really empowering. And through the things I've learned in this class, and now I will teach my students, I think my students will truly become the lifelong music makers that I've always dreamed they would be. My anxiety coming through all over me. I wanna chill out, relax, watch some TV, but I'm stressed from anxiety. When I look out my window, wanna get on my bike and go. But then I think about what can go wrong, and I just lay on the floor at home. My anxiety
Hi, my name is Sarah Sino. I'm a music teacher at Miami Lakes K-8 Center in Miami Lakes, Florida. I teach band, guitar, and orchestra to middle school students, as well as chorus and violin to elementary students. I also teach piano lessons. This summer, as a part of my master's degree at the University of South Florida, I have been involved in a virtual music collaboration. This virtual environment has brought about new challenges to rehearsing and learning about recording techniques, but it has helped me become a better musician and a better teacher. The process is much different than a traditional ensemble. We rehearse on our own, upload the music, and then wait. We see what others can upload and add to the music that we have created, but there is a delayed gratification to see what they've done, and it is wonderful. We spend more time listening, thinking, and reflecting on the music that we're making and the music that others had made for us. This process is therapeutic, especially during this time. I get lost in the music making. There's an unlimited ways to make music, whether it's on piano or singing or through apps such as GarageBand. I am becoming much more comfortable with music technology. This will benefit not only myself, but my students, so that we have different avenues of musical expression and presentation. It's up to me to pass on this knowledge so that my students can experience this type of joy through music. It is different, it is inspiring, and it gives us hope that while we cannot be together, we can still make music together. Summer was a time for fun. Summer was a time for fun. Can't see anyone, gotta get my homework done. Summer was a time for fun. to live right. And if we turn back time, could we learn? And I'll shiver like I used to. And I'll leave here just for you. And I'll shiver like I used to. Like I used to. Just for you.
Hi, my name is Nancy Karan. I'm a music teacher in Manatee County, located in Florida. I teach band at the high school level, which includes concert band, jazz band, and marching band. This summer, as part of my master's degree program in music education at the University of South Florida, I've had the opportunity to participate in creative performances and music making completely online in a virtual space. This way of music making is a new experience for me, yet incredibly relevant during this current pandemic. In this virtual space, I write and create my own original songs, record them with audio and visual equipment. I upload my music on a shared online workspace where my original idea is expanded upon by my friends and colleagues in the program. They each add their own creative input, and collaboratively a new song emerges as all our different tracks are put together. This process has demonstrated the need to create music in the classroom, which in turn becomes empowering, performative, and most importantly, fun. The current situation of online teaching has paved the way to really take the recording and digital music skills to use and make great original music with it that is meaningful for each individual student. It was inspiring to see the different ways music was created among my friends and colleagues, and I hope to take what I learned to inspire my own students to create their own music that will find a special place in the virtual and physical world. La, la, la. Into
red rooster. Too lazy to go day. I've got a little red rooster. Yes, I do. Too lazy to go for day. Keeps everything in the barnyard upset every way. Oh, the dogs begin to bark. The hounds begin to howl. Oh, the dogs begin to bark. And the hounds begin to howl. Oh, watch out, you strange kind of people. 'Cause a little bit rooster is on the prowl. Play. Oh, yeah. If you see my little red rooster, please drag her home. 'Cause there ain't been no peace since he's been gone.
Hello, my name is Butch Thomas. I am a professional musician and private instructor. I am a student currently in the MA program at the University of South Florida. This is a reflection on my experience in taking the learner-centered approach to a music education course. When I began this course, I was pretty nervous. This was my first time going back to school in over 30 years, and I didn't know what to expect due to the new technology. But through the kindness and great teachings of my professors, Dr. David Williams and Dr. Clint Randalls, I learned a lot. It was amazing how much that I didn't know and how much that I had learned. My classmates are amazing people also. They're all professional teachers. They teach elementary, middle, and high school. We had a virtual band, which I thought was quite interesting. I had never experienced this before, but it was a lot of fun. In our course, we read, talked, laughed, and learned a lot. I really enjoyed the creative and recording assignments that we were participating in and had the chance to collaborate on each other's projects. From what I have learned on this course, I will implement in my private lessons in my master classes by using a more flexible yet organized approach in teaching and speaking. I have decided to continue my education and earn my doctorate as I am inspired by my professors and very impressed with their knowledge and teaching methods. In the future, I seek to be more of an inspiration to others through music, education, and most of all, life.
A day in the life of a fool who wouldn't choose to live the golden rule. He's so happy, he's always sad. He never knew all the joys he had. Always so nervous, surely confused. A day in the life of drinking every night blows my mind to see life wasting away. Before he knows his life is gone, hurting away. Tell me, is it too late? He never knew about divine. All we can do is show him the way back home. It's getting late and he's all alone. Show him the way back home. A day in the life of a fool. Didn't choose to live the golden rule. He's so happy, he's always sad. He never knew all the joys he had. Always so nervous, surely confused. A day in the life.
Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. Gina works the diner all day, working for a man. She brings home her pay for love. For love. She says we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. Give it a shot and whoa, halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Tommy's got his six-string high. Now he's holding it, but he used to make it talk so tough. So tough. Gina dreams of running away. She cries in the it's okay. Someday she says we ought to hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for now. Give it a shot and we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. We gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for now. We'll give it a shot, and we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer.
Hello, this is the creative process. This is the class. This is the band. We're meeting online via Zoom. And if I share my screen with you, you can see that to get things to each other, we have a Google Drive account with a cover song, an original song, and a performance folder. And so we upload songs to each other. And so you can see our cover songs there. But if I go to original songs, we can go over to Nancy, The Night is Alive. And so here are all of the tracks that everyone has submitted and their video. And so how it started was the cello part and Nancy's vocal and her keyboard. So if we go over here, you can see each of these tracks. So I'm going to share the sound so that you can hear what this sounds like.
La 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 Sun is going down. Don't worry, it's not the end of life. The moon is rising up into the night. All of the voices of the earth sing tonight. Listen close and you will hear
so this is GarageBand. This is the software that comes on every Apple computer. And if we go over to this side of things, this is iMovie, which is also the application that comes on every Apple computer. And you can see Nancy's video is what we started with. And so here, Erin has submitted her cello part. And so there's a video for performing that. And so this audio down here is GarageBand audio. That's just the cello part and Nancy's vocal and keyboard mixed in. And so then iMovie, this is kind of a tedious process where you're adding one video at a time, but it is definitely possible. So then Butch gave us the percussion tracks, and so I've got his video in there with the other two.
I did the keyboard part too.
He's got the keyboard part as well.
Yeah.
And so you can see here, then the bass part was added. And then with each video, we're just adding another player. And so here is Sean's part added. And finally, when we got everyone together, we've got a guitar and a flute, and that rounds out the group. And so you have this final product. Let me go ahead and share computer sound. And so that's how you have a virtual band. It's a lot of fun to make music this way, and we hope that you can enjoy that yourselves.
Daylight's coming and I'll be running to midnight hours today.
always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, do something greater. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the day, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, learn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, using the victories. Every day, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, it's up for prodigies, strangers, crusaders, and ever wannabes. The weird and the novelties don't ever change. You wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down, no. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. Hey, hey, hey. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Hey, hey, hey. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes.
Hello, my name is Sean Berens. I'm the music teacher at Alamanda Elementary in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. And this summer, while taking the learner-centered approach to music education course at the University of South Florida, I have learned a couple things about myself as a musician and as a teacher. Both me as a musician and me as a music teacher will never be the same. I've always been the teacher who wanted to do more than just teach the way I was taught. I've always wanted to find the most engaging methods to use in my classroom. And really, I think I have found the way to teach music for the 21st century. In this class, I have seen how a music teacher can be like a music producer, and how a music teacher can also fully take on that role as a ambassador for music in their school and in their community. And music class can now become a way for students to express their creativity, express their emotions. And music class also becomes a way for students to interact with music in a creative and playful way. Music class is no longer about passively interacting with music or even creating music that someone wrote, usually hundreds of years ago. Music is now about what it means to the individual. And this is something that students can keep with them for their entire life. It really shows them what music can mean to them and how they can interact with music and make music for their entire lives. So that is what I have learned this summer at USF.
Somewhere down the road, we may find our way home. But if this is the end, I will still call you my friend. As time goes on, we write a new song, a new chapter in a book. As life goes on, we learn to move on. But if I had to choose, it would be to stay with you. Now we say goodbye before you fly. We may never change, but time has its ways. As time goes on, write a new song, a new chapter in a book. As life goes on, we learn to move on. But if I had to choose, it would be to stay with you. Oh, how my heart breaks for those summer days when I could be with you. And with each sunrise, don't let life pass you by. I will remember you. I will remember you. As time goes on, we write a new song. But if I had to choose, it would be to stay with you.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm really proud of these students. They're exceptional people, exceptional teachers with great ideas, great musicianship, and I can't wait to see what they do with the ideas that we've been developing over the last several weeks. So please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions or thoughts, or if you'd like to follow up and collaborate in some way. We'd love to have that collaboration. And we hope that you have a good and a safe rest of the summer and a good 2020-2021 school year. So thank you very much for watching, and we hope that you have a wonderful evening.